Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Telani Patricia and I hope you consider subscribing by the end of this video. I asked you guys to send me questions on my Instagram for a girl talk video. I actually kept a poll and some people wanted a girl talk video, some of you wanted my everyday makeup routine. I was saying that some people wanted everyday makeup routine, so I decided I'm gonna do a girls talk because got most votes. I'm sorry. And then the makeup routine is gonna come after this, but I'm gonna do all of them, like both of them together. And I also did a vlog. Like I just have so many videos to post for you guys, so stay tuned. And so let me go ahead and start this video because you guys have some juicy topics and questions and ideas for me to put into this video. So I'm so excited to put this out there, so let's just get started. So number 6 is girl code. Fam, shorty are out here wilding. well, this is a very, I don't want to say serious topic to talk about, but it needs to be discussed. Like, people out here doing the most. So first of all, call me petty, call me whatever you want to call me, but this is me telling you what I think about girl code and what I think about my own relationships with my friends and my own circle. So this doesn't apply to you. This is what I feel. This is what I like that works for me and my friends. I'm not saying that this is what they want, but for me, this is what I require. And if you can't give me this, then I don't think we can be friends, and I don't think we can, associate like that. So I'm just gonna be telling you guys the things that I just feel. So first of all, you cannot just be sitting around being friends with your with your girls, man. Like, if let's say one of my friends introduced me to the man, I'm not your friend. First of all, I'm not gonna be your friend. Like, not the friends with the girl. Like, I'm not gonna be friends with the man. If I go out sometime, see him. Let's say if we've gone let's say we've gone for brunch. I see him in the same building. It's just like we're not friends. Like, cause my friend is not here. I'm not about to start being friendly with you. Like, oh hey, you're here. Like, wow, how have you been? Like, I really don't care. Like, that's how it's gonna like. It's good to know how people are doing and whatnot, but it's gonna lead from hi, how you doing? I'm here, and then it's gonna lead to let's go hang out. It's gonna lead to our own friendship without the girlfriend. I don't want that. So, and that's what I also don't want for like my friends. Like, I just don't feel like it's right. Like, you do you, but that's just something that I can't do. I can't be friends with your man. Then the next thing, I can't be hanging out with your man when you're not around. I won't even stand and talk to him for more than a second. First of all, before I even stand, that's another issue. Because when she's not there, I don't know you. We don't know each other. I mean, I know I sound extra, but this is me. Don't judge me. Don't come for me. This is me, and this is what works for me, and this is what helps me never be that girl. Like, you know. So yeah, there's not gonna be that. No hanging out with your friend's man when she's not there. The other thing, don't have his number. I don't give a shit how. So do you want to call him when I'm sick? So do you want to call him when I'm in an accident? I'm not going to be in an accident. First of all, I'm not going to be sick. You're never going to need an emergency contact. Because people always be, oh, so do you emergency contact? Do you... No. My mama can call him for me. Like, honestly, like, me, if I was ever to be sick and I needed my man there, imagine I'm gonna tell my mom. Like, I really trust my mom with such things. Like, I literally have ever told her about dudes, so I'm gonna tell my mom. I don't need you to call my man for me. My mom will do it. So yeah. You don't need to be having his number, because what do you want to do? Call him and tell him what? Text him and tell him what? Call him for lunch. I said, oh, I have his number, because we're in the same class. I'm gonna call him for the class when he's late. I'm gonna send him the assignments. Connie, what is he doing in school? What's the lecturer for? Hi. Anyway, people are crazy out here. The next one, You can't date your friend's ex. That's just, I mean, all of y'all know that, but it's just, I had to repeat it because some people just be forgetting. You can't just do that. That's so crazy. Like, me in my friend group, this is what happens. Like, I mean, we never sat and talked about this, but from what I see, this is what's always happening. Once we're just chilling and my friend sees someone and they like that person, automatically, bro. He becomes a bro, and that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna end. That's how it's always gonna be. Like, I'll never see him any other way. Like, yes, we can all agree. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he looks good. But I don't see you in that way. In that way, like, you know, you can also see, like, you know, you can have cousins who look good, and you can all agree that they look good, but you don't look at them in that way. That's the kind of, that's what I mean. So yeah, we can always agree that this person looks fine, but I don't look at him in that way. It's just like, it's gonna feel so raw. And the last and final thing is, you can't talk about your girl with her man's. Like, that's just crazy. I don't know of people who do this, but there's people who actually do this. I haven't experienced it, but it's a possibility. Like, you know, when you're not there, and then someone brings up, let's say your friend bumps into your man, and then you come up like, oh, have you seen Talani? And then seeing Tilani turns into, now we're talking about Tilani, and then now I'm telling you what Tilani was saying about you. Now I'm telling you how Tilani was like, even if it's positive things, like, oh, Tilani was saying she missed you yesterday. Tilani was saying that, oh, she was chilling with you. Don't tell him. I can tell him myself. Like, just don't be talking to your friend's man about your friend. Like, it's just crazy. Just don't do that. Whether it's something positive, if it's negative, you're just the devil. Yeah, so just leave it at that. Like, you don't need to be involved. Wachana nayo. Yeah. Number 7. Are period pains as painful as they are put to be? And if so, what do y'all do to minimize the pain? Well, for me, I never cramp that bad. It's always just like on the first day or the day before, I'm gonna feel pain. But all I do really is just putting hot water in that hot water bottle thing. Put it on my tummy. I'm gonna start feeling better, and it's gonna go away. I don't take medicine. I don't use anything else. And then the rest of the days, like 3 days, I'm not gonna feel anything. But in the middle of that whole, you know, like the period scenario, the days, oh my gosh, like at least let's say once, I'm gonna feel like this sharp pain, like this sharp pain, just like, woof. It just comes one time and disappears the same minute it came. And it's always so crazy, like, because it's ever, the first time it happened to me, I was in school, I was in high school, and we're walking all from lunch. So we're all going up school, just like a lot of people were going. And then I'm walking in the middle, I'm with my friends, my 2 friends, and then I just like go down, like I'm almost falling, and they had to hold me, and it was the cramp, the sharp cramp. And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, how, what is that? But then when it happened to me again and again, I learned that it's an actual thing that can happen. So it never stresses me anymore. But it's just, it's not that painful crazy, but it's painful. And there's some people who really cramp badly. Like, there's some people who can't even walk. Like, I know of a friend, I'm not gonna mention her name, of course. I know of a friend, when she starts like having her periods, she's literally gonna leave school. She won't be able to stay, not because she wants to just chill at home, but it's gonna hurt so bad, like she won't be able to stick around. So yeah, it's actually painful. For some people it's different. Some people just hurt so freaking bad. Some people like me, it's just moderate, like very reasonable. I'm not saying reasonable, it's very mild. And there's some people who just don't cramp at all. Like me, there's a time I never used to have cramps at all. Like, I never used to have them until I used to wonder, like, oh, why me? Like, is God keeping my pain so that when I'm giving birth in future, I feel all the pain that I never felt? At some point I used to pray, I was like, I hope I get cramps, because I don't want God to hold all that pain and then give it to me when I'm giving birth. I was so I was young, I never used to think straight, but but yeah, anyway, there was a time. So it's also a possibility that there's some people who don't have cramps. Number 8, also comment down if you like have like crazy cramps. Like, there's some that I don't know of. Just comment down your experience when it comes to, like, you know, period pains and stuff. Number 8, self-care. Well, since she didn't really tell me if it's feminine hygiene, or she didn't specify what kind of care this is. I'm gonna just answer it in general. So for me, self-care is just like, first, mental health. Like, I'm always just like meditating to just relax. I talk to people and I'm having issues, or I pray because I'm a Christian. I pray, it gives me relaxation. I take time off to reset, because always remember, you need to make time for yourself, because you're very important. You should remember that. So I'm always making time for myself, just alone. Let go of what doesn't serve you. That's a very big thing. Like, don't be holding on to things, because it's just going to stress you. Your mental health is important. So if something is no longer serving you, just let go. Yeah. For me, I let go and let God. Yeah. And then invest in pampering your body. This is now body care. Buy things that make you feel nice. Like, if you need to get like body scrubs, if you need to get like um shampoo that smells well, if the smells nice, if you need to get like some nice shower gels, like, these are extra things, but if that's what makes you happy, go for them. Like, you just need to pamper your body sometimes. It feels good. Have you ever had that nice shower routine until you just feel like every time it's the day for shower routine, I mean pampering day, you just get so excited. Like, there's a time I used to do it a lot, a lot, a lot. Like, I used to know it was on Wednesdays and Sunday. So Sundays. So on Wednesdays and Sundays, I'd get so happy. I'd know, oh, it's my pampering day. I used to buy so many products that time, because I didn't have like so many things to spend on at that time. I wasn't going to school. I was just at home. I'm just constantly buying random things. So I had bought like so many products that I didn't even need, but it used to make me feel good. So if you're able to do that, do that. Like, enjoy it, pamper yourself, make yourself feel good. And then always look good, because like you're gonna feel confident when you're looking good. This is self-care, because you're caring about how you're gonna feel. You always want to look good. Like, just take care of yourself. You don't need to do the most. You don't need to wear makeup to like look good. You just take care of yourself. The grooming and whatnot, it's gonna give you more confidence. It's gonna make you feel nice. It's gonna make you just for me, it makes me feel so positive when I'm going out there. Even if I woke up so early, I just go out there feeling so bright and light and happy, because I just look good. Like, my energy is nice. Like, it's just amazing. So if you can do that, go for it. And always, oh, I already said that, make time for yourself. And then that's number 8. Number 9, because we have 10 questions, this is almost the last one. This is the second last one. This is the second last one. So number 9. So somebody asked me, talk about yourself. What makes you you? For me, I found this like a very difficult question to answer. Not that I don't know who I am, but because no one has ever asked me to say what makes me me. So I've never gotten a chance to really know how to answer such a question. I've also not had people answering these questions, and so I haven't really learned how to answer such. But what I can say is, because there's so many people out there who are creative. Like, I can say I'm creative. I can say I'm bubbly and happy. I can say I'm like this and like that. But so many people are like that, So that's not just limited to me. But one big thing about me is I will always just be optimistic. Like, I never used to be like that. It's something I've been working on, and nowadays it's just a big part of my life. Like, I usually just make God like the central put God at the central point of my life, because I easily get stressed out. I easily like think negatively. I easily just overthink. But once it's that, and then I've been learning about how to just like have like be in the right headspace. Both of those are just helping me be a better version of myself. I'm sure wondering why I'm talking about God when someone is asking me about me. But what I'm saying is, it helps me be a better version of myself, because then constantly changing and constantly just being a better me. Because if I'm thinking positively, if I'm thinking everything is always possible, if I'm thinking, like, I don't know how to answer this question. I've been blabbering. Let me just stop there and not make this video long, and at the end of it all not be able to answer the question. But if you're able to answer such a question, please comment what makes you you. Help me learn, because I'd like to learn from you guys as well. Seeing your examples can really help me, at least in future. If someone asks me such a question again, I'll be able to know like what other people also say about it when they're asked. So please comment if you're able, like what makes you you, what, you know, talk about yourself. I would like to learn about you guys too, and I would also like to learn how to answer such questions. And final topic is contraceptives. Well, I'm just 21. I'm not that experienced. I have not done the most. But mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, please don't grill me, but I have to just be honest with my subscribers. I have to be honest with my viewers and tell them the truth that I know, because I'm a big girl now. I know things. I know things. So well, I hope she's not watching anyway. But that's why I made this the last one. So just in case she's watching, she's gonna get tired in the middle and leave the video. If you're still watching, please just maintain. um for my research recently, and it's so interesting because just the other day, like this week, I was talking about contraceptives with my friends. And you know, like it's good to be safe. At the end of the day, these things are happening. And I just saw a post, and it's like God was prepared. Okay, guys, I'm such a Christian. Don't get tired of me. It's like I feel like God was trying to prepare me to just answer this question, because just the other day I saw someone post about how contraceptive pills are very bad. Like they made her so sick, she was admitted to hospital, she couldn't walk, she had tubes in her body, like blood work being done everywhere. I'm sure you've probably seen that post going around, and that's just a cross on the list. Like if you would want to go for birth control pills, just leave them alone. Like at this point they're looking so unsafe, because they can literally change your cycle, that's strong, change your menstrual cycle, and make you the way that lady was. It's terrible. I don't know, I wouldn't advise anyone to go for that. The second thing is when I was with my friends, we were talking about IUDs, and there's like the arm IUD that you get like in your arm, and I feel like I was feeling like that would be really nice when I'm finally like comfortable to get like, you know, such things. I can like get the arm one. But then I learned that the arm one is hormonal. You're gonna be moody, you can gain weight or lose weight. So apparently I also learned that you can get tested by a doctor before you get the arm IUD, so he can know if it's gonna be hormonal for you or not. Some people don't get affected. And I'm on a weight gain journey, and I don't want to ever be have anything that's like against my journey, or just against me being the way I want to be. I want to have my mood controlled, because in a way that if I want to be happy, I'm gonna be happy, you know. I don't want to be happy because something is making me happy, or cry because something is just forcing me to cry. I don't want to ever be in such a place. It's like you're losing control, and I would never want that. Then the other IUD that's like inserted like at the bottom there, scary. I don't know, I just wouldn't be comfortable with any, like living with something inside me. Like, I mean, it's worked for other people, but I just wouldn't be comfortable, because like I can't deal with the cramps. Like you cramp for a while. I watched someone's video talking about it. It's not my own experience. I'm saying what I've been watching. She said she cramped for a while. She had like pain, like when it was being put, like there was pressure, there was pain. She immediately started her period. What like what are the chances that this is not your period? What if this is you bleeding because this thing has been inserted? I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, but what if? I don't want to be bleeding just because something has been put inside me. Like that's scary. But I'm not scaring you guys. I'm just telling you what I've had. And speaking from my own thoughts, it gives you discomfort. She said she was so uncomfortable for a long time. Like she would randomly just get cramps even after she healed from it. She'd randomly just get cramps. And there's a time I also watched Miklali talking about like her IUD, and she said that her man would feel it, like every time they're like having intercourse, he would feel the thing, and she was also kind of uncomfortable for him. But later on it changes, it gets better. But like I would be so scared to do anything if I was to ever get it. Like at one point I would be so scared to ever like, you know, do. Like I'd feel like that thing would just poke me and cut my insides and just, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm really scaring you guys. I don't know. I'm just like, from things I'm watching. What, it's like we've got no choices. Like, it's crazy because then unless you're happy with using rubbers, I mean, it's also a nice choice. It's also a nice choice. But if you're in a serious relationship, there's some people who are in serious relationships and they trust their partners. You guys have gotten tested, which is the right thing to do. Gotten tested. You're serious about your relationship. You guys know you're going somewhere together. There's such couples, and there's most of these couples are comfortable going without rubbers, and that's where the deal comes, because then you're also trying not to get pregnant, and at the same time you're wondering what else can I use without having to use a rubber. Like, it's just, I get you guys. If you're watching this and you're like that, I get you guys. It's like, really, like, you just sit there and you're like, wow, I really don't want to get pregnant, but then what am I gonna do? So it's still a question. I know I haven't answered this question properly. It's still something that's still a question for me too. Like, I'm still just doing my research, like, what's out there, like, so I feel like this last question was just me having a genuine conversation with you guys about how I really feel. And yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my research, and I can't really answer it properly. Whoever asked this, those are just my thoughts. Like, I haven't really found anything that I can say it's solid, and I feel like most people also haven't, but they just go with what works for them. If you are okay with feeling the IUD pains and going through everything that you can go through in order for you to be safe, go for it. But for me, I don't want to go through a whole lot of discomfort and pain and to do what, just to do the do. Like, it's not that deep. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying this all the time, but I don't know, like, I don't know. Why do I need to go through pain? No. So I'm still just doing my research. At the end of the day, one day there's gonna be something like solid, hopefully, and when that happens, we're all gonna be so happy. Well, let me stop blabbering about and just talking about like extra things that are not needed. But we've come to the end of this video, and I'm so happy that you guys were able to participate and just make this video happen, because if you guys wouldn't have participated, like, what would I be doing right now? Like, it's been more fun because you guys told me what you would like to hear, because it's like we're just like engaging, and I'm so thankful to you guys. If you participated in this, thank you so much. I really love you. You really helped me, and this video is happening because of you. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate you being here. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this channel is about to grow, and it's about to be so fun. It's gonna be like a whole really nice there's gonna be like a lot of engagement here that we're gonna be having, like some nice bonding, and I can't wait. Like, it's really nice. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, consider subscribing and liking this video if you enjoyed it, and also click on the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post, and I'm hoping to see you guys next week. Thank you so much, and have a good day or evening or morning or whatever time you're watching this. So love you, bye.